Hi, this is KDX Tutorials, and today I will show you how to install essential plugin managers for your Counter-Strike server. This is the second video in my project series on how to install and configure a Counter-Strike Source dedicated server on your own Windows PC. From this part on, the process is the same for both Windows and Linux. Only the path for the server is different on Linux, so if you're a Linux user and watching this tutorial, please be aware of that. One thing I didn't show you in my first video was where to put the Server.cfg. I have created mine here. There were problems with the copy pasting, and I think this was a little error because my system has limited performance at the moment. So the video has video recorder has been recording for too long time. So I didn't have enough memory left to copy the text for the Server.cfg. So I have put my Server.cfg in the right folder. You need to put it in C, the C drive, Valve folder, and your Server 1 folder, which you created with the batch files here from the first tutorial. And then you go into Orange Box and C Strike, and in the CFG folder, and you put it here, Server.cfg. That was simply copy pasting it from C Strike Planet. So we're gonna quit that, and we're gonna download some files today to make this work. I have already downloaded them here. These are the files we need to play with today. I will put a link in the description for every single link we need. First of all, there's some tricky parts. This is the page for MetaMod source. You can download the version here. The Mac version, I haven't tried it yet. I think it's just for extraction on Mac. They have made a special Mac compressed file for this, but they are for the Windows server and for the Linux Counter-Strike server files, and also they are you need to create a VDF file, and that I want to show you right now. So when you have downloaded MetaMod source, of course you can just put it directly into the folder where it should be. I'll show you in a moment where that should be. So yes, and after you installed that, you need to make your VDF file. That's kind of a launch script for MetaMod source. First of all, you have to select your game. We have Counter-Strike source, so then you have to click generate metamod.vdf, and after it's done this, it will pop up with a download, and you have to download and save the file. So that's pretty much it. And for SourceMod, this also applies to MetaMod source. When you download the program, it comes with a list here showing you available download locations. You of course download the file from which location is closest to you. So that's it. And here we have ManiAdmin plugin. SourceMod and ManiAdmin both have ManiAdmin is a specialized admin system, so, and SourceMod is has admin plugin built in. So, and then we have event scripts. Download links are here for CSS, Counter-Strike source, and Team Fortress 2 Orange Box version, so Windows and Linux downloads. And this last link for the Counter-Strike source deathmatch server, I told you in the introduction video, that's what we're going to want to end with, a fully working Counter-Strike source server with deathmatch. So after you downloaded MetaMod source, SourceMod, ManiAdmin, and event scripts, and of course the VDF file for MetaMod source, we need to extract these to the right location. Let's start by opening the MetaMod source folder, and there is a file structure in here. and this file structure is from the folder cstrike. So if we open our C drive, Valve, server 1, orange box, and this cstrike folder, from in here, this is where all the files are we need. So we just take this add-on folder and drag it right onto, and if it comes with a security warning, just press yes. And now we have MetaMod source installed, but we still need to put a VDF file in the root of our add-ons folder, MetaMod VDF here. The next thing is SourceMod. SourceMod has two folders. You see here from, we are actually in the cstrike folder. You have add-ons and CFG. Just drag them onto here. On Linux, it may be necessary to open the add-ons folder here and the add-ons folder over here and drag the files needed onto the right folders. I have experience on Linux that it may just delete the folder that's existing and just put this new folder in. On Windows that's not the case. It just merges the contents of each of the folders with the same name. And now we have installed SourceMod. I will show the add-ons folder here. You see MetaMod VDF, SourceMod, this is what installed, and I also installed something in MetaMod. You see SourceMod VDF. MetaMod is actually overall launch manager, if you can say so. It makes, if this launches MetaMod source, and MetaMod source launches event scripts and ManiAdmin and SourceMod. So let's get back to cstrike, and we're gonna install ManiAdmin. See, and ManiAdmin has a little bit more here. Also materials and sound. That's many of the sounds you hear in the server, with monster kill and double kill and headshot and so on. This is actually a lot of times managed through ManiAdmin. There's also a version available for event scripts. Just search the event script add-on manager. I'll put a link in the description for it. Just drag these folders over here. Click yes, yes, and let it work. Yes, yes, and yes. And now ManiAdmin is also installed. It's a good idea to check add-ons folder. It has created some files for ManiAdmin here. This is the SO file is for Linux, the DLL file is for Windows. Just keep them both. And ManiAdmin has included a tool here to create a VDF file for ManiAdmin. So just double click it, and your game type is cstrike, and you can make this if you're using a Linux server. So save VDF, and it needs to be saved in MetaMod folder. Save. Your ManiAdmin VDS have been created. Close it, and now you have your ManiAdmin in here. So one quick thing I want to show you on how to upgrade ManiAdmin. ManiAdmin plugin. Each time there's a new update for ManiAdmin, it will come with a full version for orange box and an patch version, which is the update. It only has the file included that has been updated since the last time a new version of ManiAdmin has been made. So that's for when you don't download the full package, then a lot of the changes you made to ManiAdmin will be lost. So, and also your Mani Server.cfg, it's a good idea to make a backup copy of it. It's also a good idea to make a backup of your overall server folder. This means the whole server 1 folder. You can eventually create a folder in Valve called backup 1, and then put your server 1 folder in there as a backup, and of course name the backup folder, make folders which have the date of the day you make the backup. So the last one we install is event scripts, and it has an add-on folder and a CFG folder. So just drag them onto, click yes, yes, make it do its work. It can take some time. The files are actually not big, but it's highly compressed, so it can take some time to extract. My system says 25 minutes. I will say 2 or 3 minutes and it's done. So that says 60 seconds. The faster your system is, the better. It's also if you want a real fast server, you can get maybe buy a quad-core processor and 4 or 8 gigabytes of RAM and then a solid-state drive, which is actually very fast. So now we have the files installed, and why don't we just try launch the graphical user interface? You can see it hasn't again, as I told you from the first video, the graphical user interface doesn't take a lot of from the from the Server.cfg or from this embedded code. So we're just gonna select what I've chosen in my folder and the Archon password and Valve Secure, anti-cheat, this VAC security. You can just disable this if it's for LAN gaming only on your local network, but anyway, click Start Server, and now it's starting the server. This is the first time I launched the graphical interface. Last time when I showed you how to run the server, I used the console version. So, but anyway, it takes a little bit more time to launch the server after you installed these plugin managers and so on, because it needs to it needs to load all these plugins too, and because I'm running on a virtual machine, it can take some time for it to launch up. I think it has frozen. Maybe I should no, it's actually running. So see here, my server is running. Map cycle here, that's the maps it's running over here, and that's the available maps. You can put your own maps just in C-Strike, and maps where we have that here, maps, put them in here, and then you're good to go. And Archon password for remote console, and here the player password, and also where it's available. It's available on the internet, name, and a map. And here we have some configuration for the game, you know, from the game tab on when you create a normal server. And here we have how my system is actually working, how much, yeah. And here we have players, and when players are playing on the server and they are violating against your server rules, I will show you how to edit the message that comes when you enter the server in another video. So you can kick your players and ban them. If you ban them, you first have to ban them and then kick them before they can leave the server. And here we have the players that are banned. You can unban them and edit the bans. And here we have the console. This is just like the console in game, and we're gonna stop the server. And here we have the console version. I personally use the console version every time. It says source dedicated server, and in a few moments it should load my Server.cfg and change this to my actual server name. So now it's executing the server file, and after installing and updating, and you find out that everything's working fine, you can run your server as you should. So yeah, mine is a little bit laggy. I maybe have to edit something in my Server.cfg because I just took the stock Server.cfg from C-Strike Planet and put on. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again for another tutorial.